Well, school for me is a chance for me to get my education, and it's also an opportunity to learn. And what I also think it's an opportunity to get the career I want to be, like a doctor or something like that.
School is a place where I get a lot of opportunities and where my teacher and my classmates help me out, because my goal is to try to get up to Stanford University, and they really helped me with that.
At PEBC, we know that teachers and students need the same things to thrive: an unwavering belief in their potential and engaging learning that builds on their strengths to help them achieve their goals. For more than 30 years, PEBC has developed a reputation as a national expert in preparing outstanding new teachers and helping both teachers and leaders become exceptional, setting the standard for depth and quality and developing educators at every stage across their careers. PEBC, Public Education and Business Coalition, knows that teachers are the greatest lever in education. It is the teachers who foster vibrant and lasting success for students. Along with our Board of Business and Education leaders, we developed and deliver on a vision that elevates the teaching profession, focusing on student growth and success. We prepare over 150 new teachers each year for classrooms across our state through the Better Teacher Residency, and provide professional development and coaching to thousands of teachers, principals, and superintendents in their own contexts and communities. Often I hear from the schools we serve and the great strides they are making on behalf of their students. Not long ago, we began working with Park Lane Elementary in Aurora, Colorado. Here is their story.
Well, the first year I came as a principal, as I walked through classrooms and was getting to know kids and getting to know the teachers, what I realized is there were a lot of supports for kids in place, but I think we often put those supports in place not knowing really what kids needed. What I found is that teachers were doing a lot of the thinking and kids were not. And so that was my goal for the second year I was here, is how do we create a culture of thinking within the classroom for students?
When I began my work with PEBC, I was ready to leave the profession. I did not enjoy coming to work. It was a struggle every day. After my work with PEBC, it rejuvenated my thinking around teaching. And it was the most wonderful thing about it was that it wasn't any extra work. It was these small shifts that I brought into my classroom that made a world of difference.
PEBC also reinforces a lot of the student dialogue that I like to see in the classroom. I'm very familiar with historical students being very obedient and the teacher lecturing for most of the class, where I would much rather have my students talking a lot more than I am. And PEBC really allows them to employ those strategies and explore concepts rather than just listen to me dictate the ideas to them.
Well, in the other classes, they would just tell us to do something and do what they were doing. But now we get to sit in our group and we get to talk about what we think, like the ideas, how we're thinking of solving a problem or what we think we should do to solve a problem.
I think one of the most important things I've learned as a leader working with PEBC is I've had a leadership coach. We start talking about how I could adapt the leadership team to be more strategic and be more thoughtful about the decisions we made.
From those small shifts to large-scale reform agendas, the districts we serve see results. For instance, 95% of the teachers we prepare through the Better Teacher Residency stay in the profession for at least 5 years. That is in comparison to a significantly lower national retention rate. We continue to hear from principals that their teachers are rejuvenated and students are thriving. In districts where we work with the entire system, districts are moving from priority improvement status to accredited for high performance by the state.
Our state assessment scores went up by 10 to 15% in every content area and every grade level. But PEBC really helped teachers deliver instruction that was rigorous and challenging for our kids, and that was authentic and real-world experiences. So I believe that was a big impact for us.
Since working with PEBC, my students' growth or their increase in student achievement is very impressive. I have 21 students and 3 of them moved from the end of kindergarten all the way to proficient levels in 2nd grade in 9 weeks.
My teachers have had a really unique style of teaching, and with their unique style of teaching, I have learned more. And of course, it's been difficult because you're learning new things, but it's been a lot of fun the way that they teach us.
That's kind of what I've seen a change in, is the excitement for kids to know that they're in charge of their learning, that they can do whatever's asked of them.
PEBC is like the crown jewel to boost student achievement. No matter if you're a veteran teacher like myself or a student teacher new to the educational field, PEBC gives me the why and the how.
Based on our experience working shoulder to shoulder with educators in improving their practice, supporting students in their own learning, and ultimately making their schools rich learning environments, PEBC policy experts work with legislators in Colorado and nationally to shape systems and policies that will benefit our students and the future workforce.
I believe would be transformed. I've seen some transformation in a lot of my teachers.
And if my principal hadn't brought the PEBC into my school, I would not be here today. I'm so grateful that she did, because it is truly an honor and a privilege to work with these kids.
Since working with PEBC, you won't hear that's too hard for me. Boy, I'm trying. Or when the student says, oh, I haven't got that yet. Oh my gosh, that's so powerful. Come to school tomorrow. Tomorrow you will get it.
I just wanted to say, like, this class, now that we're learning more difficult stuff, I'm thinking that the teaching has improved a lot. Like, they improved on how to teach us and improving by actually having our opinion on how we learn stuff.
Because every child deserves a great teacher, we will continue our dedicated efforts to work with teachers and leaders to transform their systems. Together, we will collaborate with the business community and education sector to create student-centered classrooms, increase student growth and achievement, and elevate the teaching profession for future generations.